Hey there YouTube, my name's Marcos and these are FYL's top 5 tips to successfully trying a whole food vegan diet. Tip number 1, keep your food simple and real. This means that if someone invented it or heavily processed it or it came from an animal, it's probably best to leave it off your plate and out of your body. Tip number 2, go at your own pace. Some people can do things overnight. Some people take a little bit longer to adjust. Whatever works for you is what's best for you in terms of this. Because doing something one way for so many years and then changing to a completely different thing, it's going to be a little jarring for you. I would rather you take your time over the course of a year or two, in all honesty, than trying to do things cold turkey 100% if that's not going to work for you. Because that doesn't yield long-term results. Long-term, beneficial lifestyle changes have to be done at your own pace. So with that said, it's best to focus on the things that you're adding in instead of all the things that you're going to be cutting out. You're going to be adding something every day, even if it's just an apple a day. Then another week you make it 2 apples a day. Then the week after, 3 apples a day. The whole point is adding the great things that eventually your body becomes accustomed to, so that all the poor things get left by the wayside naturally of your own desire. Tip number 3, eat as many whole plant foods as you could possibly want. To be clear, whole plant foods consist of fruits, vegetables, roots, legumes, grains, herbs, spices, and fungi. Okay, you have all those different categories and all those different variations in every single category to choose from. You don't have to eat something that you saw someone else do if you don't like it. I personally can't stand grapefruit. I tried getting myself to eat it and it's just not working. So I leave grapefruit completely out of my life because I can't stand it. On the other hand, I love durian to almost an obsessive degree. So I make sure that that is at least a weekly part of my diet because I thoroughly love durian. Whatever works for you from all of those amazing categories is what's best for you. Find something you enjoy and eat as much as you need. Tip number 4, make sure you're getting enough energy to support the lifestyle that you want, however active that may be. Something that could be helpful is understanding that plant foods take up so much more volume than processed and animal product foodstuffs. And the reason is because there's so much more fiber in them and so much more water content that they take up more space in your stomach. When you first try this lifestyle out, you'll find, oh my God, I'm eating so much food, but I'm still tired or I'm still hungry or something like that. And the main reason for that is, yes, you're eating all that fiber and water and nutritious plant food, but it digests rather quickly, especially fruits and vegetables like leafy greens. So it's important to know that you need to be eating very energy-dense foods as well. You can't skimp on the fruit, the grains, the beans, the roots. Really hard-hitting packets of energy that are going to get you going through the day that you need to support your mental function, your physical function, and your emotional health. So please, if you need to use a tool of some sort like Chronometer, I'll put the details in the link below. That's a great resource for planning out your meals, if you will. Planning out different types of things you can do in different days. The reason that I suggest you plan instead of track what you're eating is that it can be a little bit obsessive, and I really don't want you to worry about the numbers too much. The only reason I recommend trying out Chronometer for planning purposes is to get an idea of how many of X, Y, and Z would you need to eat to get this much energy, if you're concerned. This is very pertinent for athletes who are giving this a try for the first time. Tip number 5, please, please, please don't forget to have fun. This is a new lifestyle adventure for you that you don't get to do every day. It's not every day that you can try something so completely out of your comfort zone. And that's why I really want you to go through this journey thinking, wow, what can I learn next? Because this challenge for yourself isn't a win or lose game. You either win or you learn. That's it. My last and bonus tip is this: everyone dies, but not everyone lives. And I don't want you to give this a try and then brush it off because you felt like you were restricted, like you were limited. You can go out, you can be with your friends, you can meet new friends, you can do anything you want, anywhere in the world you want, because plant foods are the simplest things to make and to find anywhere. And you don't have to worry about eating whole plant foods all the time. If you're consistently eating only whole plant foods 3, 4, 5, 6 days a week, it's perfectly acceptable to allow life to happen, okay? Go out to sushi, go out to a pizza place, go out to an Italian restaurant, go out to an Indian restaurant, and simply have options that are sans animal product. What that means is that you don't have to worry about white rice, you don't have to worry about pizza crust, you don't have to worry about oils and Indian food. Just let it go, because you're doing those things so infrequently that it doesn't really matter too much on your health. The important thing to remember is that it's not what you do once in a blue moon that makes or breaks your lifestyle. It's what you do consistently day in and day out. So please don't be afraid of sushi, don't be afraid of pizza, and don't be afraid of social activities, social events. Be you, be completely open with what it is you're doing. Focus on the things that you want to have instead of the things that some people will think that you can't have. All you have to do is say, I would like this, this, and this. That's it. Instead of saying, okay, I want something, but I can't have this, I can't have this, I can't have this. Too much can, it's not good for the brain. Focus on the important things. Leaving cruelty off your plate, being as sustainable in your lifestyle as possible, and loving yourself the most and respecting yourself the most by treating yourself with the most beneficial lifestyle that's been proven time and time again. That's it for me. These are FYL's top 5 tips to get you started on successfully trying a whole food vegan diet. Now, if you're interested more in the holistic lifestyle that I promote, please feel free to check out For Your Liberation. Link will be somewhere here. I have some ebooks there, articles, podcast episodes, just a bunch of good stuff that is just me sharing my lifestyle with the world and you taking whatever you find useful from it. That's all this is. So if you enjoy this content that I produce, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Follow me on social media if you want. Anything and everything is beneficial for the channel, especially following stuff that inspires you, because that's beneficial for you. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. See you next time. Thank you.